Today's video is Observable 6, Biological Effects. Biotechnology, Immunology, and the Brain. Are we using the human body as a biosensor to reverse engineer UAP? Are we using epidemic and pandemic models to better understand the phenomena? Elizondo is trained in microbiology, immunology, parasitology, and counterintelligence with a history in dealing with terrorism. Coincidence? Perhaps, but as we dig deeper, it seems unlikely. I've always been intrigued why someone with Elizondo's background would be the head of AATIP and not someone who had a background in astrophysics or engineering. This section of Skinwalkers at the Pentagon could provide a clue as to why. From the very inception of the program, the research team placed a new emphasis on the human body as a readout system for examining the aftereffects of close encounters. Why? Because the human body, including the human immune system and the brain, are exquisitely sophisticated and sensitive information processing systems that can be perturbed by outside influences, for example, a close encounter with a UAP. Beginning in 2008, the AAWSAP scientific staff intuited that the record of that perturbation in the human body can sometimes be unmasked or decoded with the use of immunological, imaging, or chemical approaches. One of the papers produced by Kit Green apparently while at Hal Puthoff's Earth Tech explores using research into the biological effects of UAP for reverse engineering purposes. Hypothesis 1. Sufficient evidence exists from human injury effects to reverse engineer certain aspects of the energy propulsion systems. This paper relates, summarizes, and analyzes evidence of unintended injury to human observers. Second, an argument is made that the subsequent work can inform, e.g., reverse engineer, through clinical diagnoses, certain physical characteristics of possible future advanced aerospace systems from unknown provenance that may be a threat to United States interests. As the purpose of this paper is to argue that data exists to reverse engineer propulsion systems of anomalous aerospace vehicles, independent of origin, based on biology. I would also like to refer to you to slides 41 to 43 of the presentation by Deep Knowledge Analytics. On the other hand, not every sensor might be able to depict the observable phenomena correctly, therefore we prospect the additional focus on direct neural interface technologies and other solutions that may provide means for direct data extraction from humans. Remember TTSA? I know 2017 feels like a century ago, but 5 years ago the New York Times broke the Nimitz story and TTSA launched their website. I remembered most of the team was made up of immunology and biowarfare people. I thought it odd at the time and didn't know what to make of it. I remember thinking it was really odd in 2020 when COVID hit. Now it's all starting to make sense. I used the Wayback Machine to verify because the TTSA website has changed a lot since then. Colm, the PhD author of Skinwalkers at the Pentagon and Deputy Director of NIDS, Robert Bigelow's organization that bought Skinwalker Ranch, is a founding member of TTSA. Let me break that down for you. Colm is a PhD biochemist that was head of the original investigation into Skinwalker Ranch with billionaire aerospace entrepreneur Robert Bigelow. He also was a part of the AAWSAP investigation. He is also a part of TTSA. Lou was a part of AATIP, which spawned off of AAWSAP. He also was a founding member of TTSA. We have 4 more biology-related experts as founding members, including Dr. Gary Nolan. Yes, Gary Nolan was on the team back then. I found some info about his departure. He cited some conflict of interest with a long-term contract and said he would probably do short-term contracts in the future. He still supported TTSA despite leaving the advisory board. As usual, there are sources in the description. Don't forget to check them out.